Oh, it's fun, ain't it? Pretty mindless. Yeah, a lot of nails. But I come a long ways. Rake, shovel, magnet. Getting this old barn floor cleaned up. This concrete is in pretty sad shape. Farmer poured shit. Dug a hole out here the other day and scraped everything up, shoveled it in here with so I can bury that. Any steel that was left underneath that hulk was, I just piled it here. Oh, excuse me. I don't know, it ain't hardly worth me loading it up and taking it in to scrap it, because probably get a flat tire. I'm waiting for one of them torchies to drive by, seeing if I got any scrap laying around. If not, I'll do it myself. But now I gotta figure out what to do with it. I'm thinking about taking some of them old timbers, building me a little permanent shed right here for my wood splitter. Since I seem to have plenty of them, I just timber frame me up a little shed big enough to put the splitter in, and then I can back up here, dump off logs, buck them up, split them, just put some pallets out around, and a new place to stack wood. Be a lot better and easier for me to get at in the winter time than over there, because the snow gets pretty deep in behind that shed. So I don't know, we'll see. Always something. Sprayed the weeds with Roundup yesterday, but they ain't. It's gonna be a bit before they die off. Still got some barn boars to pick up. Thought about going down to the county assessor's office and telling them that this barn was gone to take it off my taxes. But after thinking about it, why, and asking a few people around here, this county I live in, this would be an improvement, so they'd probably raise my property taxes several $100s a year. So I think I'm just gonna let sleeping dogs lie. To hell with them. What goes on out here is none of their damn business. Well, I figured out what this dog is good for, besides just showing unconditional love. She kind of likes to get after little critters that burrow in the ground. She got some baby rabbits the other day. Probably didn't want them bothering her garden, but there's a little vole, I think. Yeah. She left that laying here just so I could see it. I don't know. Do a funny dog. But I got a personal rant, and if you don't want to hear it, please turn this off. Watch no further. There we go. I've had some kind of stomach bug for, let's see, last Wednesday. Since last Wednesday, before 4th of July. Been feeling like shit. Plus I got degenerative disc disease. And my back's been bothering me pretty much 24/7, but it flares up every once in a while. The line of work I'm in doesn't help, having to handle heavy stuff, blocks, 300-pound trees, wheelbarrows full of rock, dirt, you name it. So I decided yesterday I was gonna take yesterday and today off so I could just do a little physical and mental recon, you know what I mean? Well, my wife, she gets home from work. She works there too. It's her family's business. And turns out, since I wasn't there, shit just wasn't going right. And this morning, my cell phone's blowing up. Fucking problems at work. Another guy didn't show up, who I thought I could trust. He's supposed to be kind of in charge, but I don't know. Tell you what, I hate stress. All I wanted to do was sit here in my happy spot, me and his dog, watch the flowers in the garden and the weeds grow, and go back at it again tomorrow. But I'm one of those moods where it's just kind of hard to relax. You know, the hell of it is, a lot of these people, they're young enough to be my kids. They didn't know me 30 years ago when I used to not be a very nice individual to be around. And it'd be a hard stretch for me to go back to being that way, because that didn't get me anywhere. I guess if I have to, that's gonna be what I gotta do, because I'm sick of this shit. Other people's lives intruding on my happiness. Oh, here comes the paper guy. More good news. All right, have a good one. Later.